when sun a shine. Oh, you no see a beer juvenile. Yeah, my rock the big guns out that street.
Chairman Senator the Honorable Arnold Roberts, Honorable political leader of the opposition and the next Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. I was told today that the PNM has handed you the election because the team song have changed from Let's Do This to Small Pin Does Chook Hard. Dr. Gregory Sessa, fellow speakers, UNC candidates, Dr. Michael Dowlett, attorneys at law, Mr. Devish Maraj, Mr. Wayne Sturge, MP, attorney at law, Saddam Hussein, UNC loyal supporters, our UNC activists who represent the best that politics has to offer, our supporters, all 500 of you outside, LHT, the best political team in Trinidad and Tobago. Sturge, that is what it sounds like. Ladies and gentlemen, Devish, LHT, the best political team in Trinidad. That's it. Thanks a lot for coming out this evening in our first public meeting of 2025. UNC, my speech written for this evening, one with the unfolding drama in the PNM, I didn't have to throw it away. It was still very relevant. I too had to take a look. You couldn't escape the commentary in the media, on social media, it appears everywhere, and everyone with a phone in their hand was leaning into the Prime Minister's 6th or 7th or 8th indication that he no longer wishes to be burdened with the duties of Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. Given that he would have had almost 10 years to think about it, you also would have thought he had a plan on where he exiting stage left. It is unimaginable that somebody could botch saying goodbye. And as I speak to you tonight, he ain't gone nowhere. He's still there. So all of you taking it to the Lord in prayer, Rowley's still there. But put nothing past Rowley, because simple, straightforward acts for everybody else always become complicated, mad in subterfuge and intrigue to secure vested and special interests when Keith Christopher Rowley is involved. Comparatively yesterday, I saw the news, Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister, then Prime Minister of Canada, said, I'm leaving. By today, midday, he's gone. The news saying he's gone. And they have stopped their House of Representatives until they have paused until the 24th of March, when there's a new leader. Simple, straightforward, which rules apply. But you know, when Rowley is involved, is a whole different story. So, but I took special note of part of his farewell speech. He said, whilst a new leader is chosen, he said, no, and this is no equivocation. He said, I'm going and he gone. He said, I fought for this country over my nearly 10-year premiership. No. This is Canada talking about not Trinidad. We're coming back here just now. We're coming back here just now. This is Trudeau talking, not Keith Christopher. He can't say that. You know he can't say that. Trudeau said, every morning I've woken up as Prime Minister. I've been inspired by the resilience, generosity, and the determination of Canadians. He told journalists on Monday, I have fought for this country and I fought for you. Now, whatever flaws the Canadians found in their now former Prime Minister, he was not willing to place his country into a state of uncertainty, chaos, and disarray. Alternatively, Jearlean Tobago playing some perverse game of ring-a-ring-a roses with our country. The honorable political leader stated in a recent press release, Rowley and his ministers have taken us to a failed state with a lame duck Prime Minister and government. In fact, what has been set loose on us is a government in chaos, a government in open warfare, and a government divided against itself. The lives and livelihood of our citizens mean nothing to Rowley, who is engaging in a perverse, wicked soap opera within the PNM while the country is being destroyed. He has crashed the country and abandoned the ship after raising his salary and pension. So, the Prime Minister, as he exits, leaves the stench of and legacy of failure, division, and despair. He leaves a nation in darkness. As he leaves, he cannot lay claim to not one single positive achievement to his account, and that is very sad. So unlike the story of Trudeau, whatever they think about him. UNC, after almost 10 years as Prime Minister, you'd have thought as one last act of contrition, he would have at least been responsible and thoughtful in his macabre long goodbye. But no, as presumably he's going through the door, he has decided that a man more odious than he is, more incompetent, more rude, more divisive, more vicious, and more uncaring has to be foisted on this population. And then on top of that, his bargaining chip, what a waste of time bunch of MPs that he had there. No? So he has put every one of them in place because Rowley didn't dare move any of them. And he feels he's Bajan. He is Bajan until Bajan reach him. All right? He couldn't take the people. You know what he's running from? All this running and ducking. He is running from a woman that is, I don't know if you're 5 feet 2. I don't think she's taller than me. Rowley is afraid of the licking that is coming. That is all that is, you know. You know how selfish Rowley is. And he is running and how he power crazy. Right? Because even he going, up to now we are gone. He's telling you that, oh God, I had to stay back to go to some CARICOM something. Listen, I don't want to spoil the thing, but I don't think nobody in CARICOM want to see Rowley. I honestly don't think so. You understand? So I don't know why you're delaying this thing for. You understand? Just go. You understand? Give us our peace. Right? Because we will deal with them. UNC, do not be fooled. Our principle is what I big crapo, little crapo, same man full of salt. You understand? We don't care. You understand? Every single one of them, we are going to take them on. All right? And it ain't done until it's done. So as a large-scale effort, he declares a state of emergency and couldn't even bother to show up. Could not even bother to show up because he's still getting over the effects of the night before. You understand? The electric slide. And he treating the SOE as if it's the morning after pill. For Rowley, the SOE and the morning after pill is the same thing because he busy. It's electric. Boogie, boogie, boogie. You understand? You can't be bothered. You cannot be bothered to come and look after the interests of the people. You cannot make this stop off. And then they're saying crime, we're running crazy with crime, and that there'll be reprisal. Listen to me, we are running crazy with Rowley. I'm a woman, and I know useless man. All right? And I say, it's time, Rowley, go. It's time he goes. Ladies, you know what we're talking about. You know when we fed up, we can't take it no more. Take your Georgie bundle and go. Go from here. So we continue. So they have that SOE ostensibly to stop the crime, but obviously they tell the killers because murders continue unabated. We continue to suffer whilst Rowley and the PNM engaging in the power struggle for him to install Rowley II without due process of his own PNM constitution because that is all that matters to them. So much so that the much vaulting PNM up stiff up a lip. All of them business in the road. They're all talking about each other now. When everybody used to say, oh, PNM don't talk about their business. Everybody talking everybody business. And everybody hand has a dagger for their brother. You understand? It's a party in clear shambles. It mash up fine, fine, fine. All right? It's splinters. Splinters. He mashed them up. So, after the announcement of Rowley's retirement and after the 5th, 6th, 7th, I stopped counting. Jennifer Betty, she jumped out. And she's talking about, she finds it most disrespectful. And it is really painful to have to swallow the fact that the political leader of the PNM has no respect for the PNM. I said, Jennifer Baptiste, welcome to Earth 2. Rowley has no respect for nobody. Nobody. That is what we have been suffering for 10 years. And for 10 years we have been waiting to vote him out. And, I mean, but he's running. He is running out. Right? He ain't waiting to be voted out. He is running out. So you know what? We are going to vote out Stuart Young on his behalf. We are going to vote him out. We are going to vote. So all of them who turned a blind eye when the dog was sucking eggs, now they have to pay the devil. Right? The chickens have come home to roost. And the chicken name and the devil name, Keith Christopher Rowley. You understand? And I don't know where you find a safe haven because that man has mashed up Trinidad and Tobago. All over. Murders over 5,000. Mothers, babies, murdered 6-year-old. Little girls such as Kylie Maloney, sleeping in her bed. 4 a.m., they kill her. Anita Guerra, 5 years old, 5 bullets in her mother's arms while combing her hair. Little Jome Modest, playing close to here in African ground, Playing 9 years. They murdered that little boy while he was playing. What did Hines say? He in the wrong place at the wrong time. Jennifer Baptiste didn't think that was disrespectful. No, it wasn't disrespectful then. It was all right because it was Rowley they were supporting. When Anissa Muhammad, 4 children killed in one night. One night. What did she say? She said they killed them for nothing. Not one voice on the PNM was raised. That wasn't disrespectful. You see, she poor. And when you're poor in Rowley, Trinidad and Tobago, what do they call you? They call you criminal. They call you criminal. They have no time for you. That was not disrespectful to Madam Jennifer Baptiste. Junior and Marilyn, last one I'm going to call tonight. Emmanuel from Mamoral. I walked in the rain with them. Their daughter disappeared in 2021, is it, or 2018? They found a piece of clothing they identified. Up to now, they can't get forensic to put these people's mind at ease. Over 6 years. The newspaper and all, they write front page stories. Not one of those people in the PNM respect the Emmanuel family enough to put their mind at ease, to give them the forensic proof they need. So they leave an ex-murderer to live his best life, while their daughter will never come home again. But that will never happen under empathetic Prime Minister called Kamla Prasad Bisesa. Marilyn and Junior Emmanuel will get some peace, madam. I know when you go, your heart is pure love. She bad to the bone, you know. She don't like it when I say so, but it's true. All right? So don't test her. She little, but she talawa. All right? Not a word. Not a word. When the PNM government gave police, teachers, and port workers 4%, and Rowley gave himself 47%. It didn't have no disrespect there. Mothers cannot purchase food today to send their children to school. If it's 4 children, they're sending them in shift. 2 today, 2 on Wednesday. You understand? And they're working hard. They are not disrespected. They are disrespected. The country stood back and looked on in wonder whilst they built an entire Balizé house, $150 million. And what they tell us is the proceed of raffle, Bene and Tulubal. Well, Tulum and Bene Ball. You understand? That's what they tell us. That was not disrespectful. You understand? They didn't disrespect. That wasn't disrespectful. So people, UNC are telling you tonight, I know sometimes you get weary. I know let us get chained up. Do not get chained up. Tonight we have over 1,000 people here and 5,000 online watching. You know what they're watching? They are saying, UNC, we need you. UNC, we love you. UNC, we are going to take you. When you can't find the footsteps in the sand, we are going to carry you. UNC, keep the faith. You don't take chin up. We will win this. The people of this country will not fall for Rowley's disrespect. They are overjoyed to see Rowley go. And they are not going to take on his avatar, who is made in his image and likeness. Do not be deterred by the naysayers who don't wish us well. Those who have counted you out for 9 years, it is what it is. UNC, value yourself, your infinite contribution and dedication to your country, your loyalty, your kindness and generosity, which has yielded you now an opportunity to take on the biggest bully. We have already run him out of town. So we are going to take now bully number 2 and take him out of town. Do not apologize for standing for your party and your leader, because you did not come this far only to come this far. Let's go and secure victory, UNC. Thank you very much. Thank you.